All right, it's one last minute. We're going to play a little bit of Ostriv. I am going to play Astroneer today at 2 o'clock, but it's kind of like a hidden stream. The hidden Ostriv stream. I have the, let's see, I have the sound up a little bit. Maybe I'll turn it down a little bit. The birdies are loud in my ear. I don't know how loud they are in your ear, but let's get started. Ostriv is kind of, it's tough. Without a doubt. This is like my lunchtime stream. So it's a little bit tricky to play Ostriv because if you don't do things in the right order, then you're going to fail. It'd fail quickly. So let's see. Let's get started. Let me just send out a message here. Let everybody know that I'm playing Ostriv. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's I think it's like Yugoslavian or I don't know where the origins of the name came from, but you know. It's interesting. I mean, it's a tough builder. All right, sending it out. Okay. All right, let's get going. Let's do our thing. Let's get going. Happy day, happy day, happy day. All right. Yeah, so I've got people in. I don't know if chat is up and working. You guys want to, like, if anybody's there watching, if you want to hit the chat button. Just say hi or something like that. Let me know that you're here. Okay, cool. All right, so let's get going here. So I'm going to pause really fast because if you don't pause, you're toast. So what I want to do is, this is actually a really good, this is map 6. This is a very interesting map because on one side of the map you have the resource of stone, and then on the other side of the map you have limestone in this little island area right here. And where's the limestone at? There it is right there. And so the problem with Ostriv is, like I said, you have a very limited amount of time to get something going before you wind up killing yourself off. So it's kind of tough. So you need to build in a manner in which is going to be really, really useful to the community and really useful to everything else. And now they take a long time to do stuff. And you know, Ostriv came out. I played it in the alpha releases a while ago. And, you know, it just came out on early access on Steam, maybe like, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And so I want to jump back into it again. Now, they have made a bunch of changes since last I played, which they added the stone and they added the limestone, which they've never had before. And then they've added several other things. Okay, so you need to put down your community. I'm going to put down my community right here. I'm on pause. Like I said, you need to do some things right away. Otherwise, you don't make it the first year. And we're going to put down absolutely necessary. First thing to put down is the forestry. And it tells you in the upper left-hand corner, it tells you, hey, you got to build some forestry units. And so we're going to do that. So we're going to build forestry right in this little crooky corner right here. If I can do it without knocking down a tree. Let's do it right here, actually. Gives me room to build above that location. So forester's down. Now, the other thing, we start off with a bunch of money. And we also start off with a bunch of stuff like water and iron and nails, thatch, that type of stuff. But it's limited. And so you're going to have to replace those right away. And nails are one of those things that have to be replaced quickly. So the second item that we're putting down is going to be a smithy. We're going to teach somebody how to make nails. And so we're going to get the smithy down. We're going to have our nail guy going right about here. Now the nails take charcoal. So we're going to need a charcoal pit. I'm going to put the charcoal pit down right in front of my smithy. And then also we're going to need thatch. Thatch is going to happen. We're going to use it. And so we're going to put down a thatcher right here as well. Okay. The last thing that we're going to need to actually be able to build is we're going to need a clay pit, and the clay pit is an instant kind of thing. You got to watch out when you're placing things down because the green areas where people are going to come in and out. So you got to make sure that you're rotated in a way that is going to be useful, and they're not going to be wasting time going around the back of the building when they could be, you know, getting it to the front. All right, now the other important thing is before winter comes, we need to get everybody out of tents and into their own home. Otherwise, they leave the community, and what you wind up having is you wind up having a community of not enough people to be able to survive, right? That's an ongoing theme in this game. Dying is an ongoing theme. So we're going to need, at the very least, 9 houses. So we're going to try to place them down side by side as best as humanly possible. They don't need to have big houses. They don't need to have a big plot of land. So we've got, what, 4 place? Let's place 5. And then come over here. We're going to rotate 180 degrees. And we're going to place our houses. Now, we don't want them to attach, right? I want a little bit of room because that's going to be my main walkway area. Oops. Yeah, don't attach to that, please. Don't attach to that, please. Okay, we're going to have them here. And right about here. Here and here. Now, that is my 9. Dang it. Go away. Give me this house, but don't attach to anybody else. Thank you. All right, so that's my 9. So that's their focus right now. Final thing we're going to focus on that we're going to absolutely need is going to be a farm. So we got to have food. Food is not going to last forever. And so the best thing to do would be try to get the farm up on the first year. Now, remember the location of where stuff comes in and out, right? It's important because you don't want them taking extra steps when they don't need to take extra steps. Now, we're going to run into a little bit of a challenge because we have uneven terrain. And so it's going to be kind of difficult to where to put the farm. Ideally, I'd like to put the farm right here. And maybe I can do that as people move out. So why don't I put my farm down in this general vicinity? And we'll leave it there. Okay, so we're going to get going. And I'm just going to turn on full blast. And these people are going to go like ants. Woohoo! And they're going to go around. They're going to do their thing. And now they're going to survive because I'm smart. I'm smart. As things get built, we need to assign people jobs. So we'll do that. And I'm going to munch and crunch my lunch. Which happens to be top ramen noodle. Oh, yes. Well, it's not really top ramen. But it is instant noodle. Because instant noodle is one of those things that are anybody could make it, right? I'm a good cook, but I like my spicy instant noodle. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Schmert. I'm schmert. That's right. All right. So wait, pause. Once something gets up and running, need to get workers on there. Okay, so 2 of my dudes are going to go over there and start working full time. They're going to start cutting down, making logs, firewood, and planks. Let me see if I can get closer so you can hear some sound. You hear some building sound. Let me know if you can't hear the sound. And sorry for me munching in your ear. But I got to. This is my lunch at crunch time. This is the boys' lunchtime too. All right. So the building process is kind of interesting. You know, they require a bunch of items and then they build in stages. You know, different from other building games where it's just like you place down a building and it's like insta there. All right, pause again. Let's get a guy working. Let me say hi to everybody. Creatine, Jason, Donaldson, Ace, Coolable, Mixmaster, Mo, DBA. Alex. Michael. Fujita. Fujita. Hitman. What's up, guys? How are you doing, my friends? All right, this guy's waiting. The Thatcher is waiting on some wooden planks. We're still building. We're a little behind the curve right now because they used a lot. They placed down a lot of wood pieces. But that's okay. Didn't I place down the... I did place down the farm. Okay. All right, Thatcher's done. Let's get some... Women are gonna work. Something very interesting about Ostriv. Yeah, this is set in the 1700s, right? So this is 1721. And women were not allowed to work specific jobs. So, you can't... Sometimes you cannot tell women to work in an area. Like, I cannot have a woman work in the forestry department. I don't know if they can be a blacksmith. Can they be a blacksmith? They might not be able... Okay, they can be a blacksmith. But then there's some jobs that the men won't work either, which is kind of interesting. We're going to let these go. So the women are going to go off. They're going to build thatch. They're going to go down here to these reeds down here, and they're going to pick them up, and they're going to make thatch. They're going to dry it out. They're going to make some good thatch. Being a little quiet today. No worries. It's afternoon time. Turn this on while you work. Listen to the stream. Enjoy the sounds of Ostriv. And me slurping instant noodle in your ear. All right, once a house is complete, somebody is going to move out. One of these tents will decide it's time to go live in the house. Let me speed it up just a little bit more. I think it's going to be this guy, right? One of these guys. Is she going to pack up? One of these guys is going to pack. I don't know who's packing up, but one of these guys is packing up to leave. Maybe they already did. Did I miss it? This guy just went in. Maybe he did this tent. I'm trying to find out where he came from. There they go. Okay, they took their tent. They took their goods. And there they go. They have fish. They have, potatoes. They have all their initial goods. Theoretically, you could make it through the first year without getting food. But then the second year gets very interesting. Carl, what's going on, man? The second year gets very interesting if you don't get any kind of food down. So it's kind of tough, right? So we're actually going to pause these buildings right now. Actually, we're going to push the farm up to the top of the list, of the build list. And since we have one house in, we're good. We're going to get the farm built really fast. It is April. By the time they're done, it's May. I should still be able to plant some stuff, depending on if I have all the appropriate goods that I need to build, which it looks like probably will. And then that'll actually give the women some jobs to do. Now, we do have to worry about our money. And there is a whole financial tab that we can really mess with, but not now. I believe our economy right now, we can't do anything until we get the town hall built. But then we can adjust like rents, pay, that type of stuff. Money's important because it's needed not only to pay the workers, which then in turn buy food. Excuse me. But it's also needed to be able to trade with other communities. And there's some items that we cannot get by ourselves, like iron. We don't have an iron mine. Not on our map. So we absolutely have to trade for it in order to make nails, in order to be able to do other stuff. Surprise, not Astroneer. Astroneer's at 2 o'clock, bud. This is surprise stream before the stream. So we're going to let them finish the farm, and then they'll go back to making the houses. All right, farm is done. Let's put some fields down. First, I need a manager. And I need moss workers. And that's going to be all the women. We're going to proprietize gathering. Because we don't want to lose any of the food that we might make. And let's get some fields down. Once I have a... Oops. I didn't want to order a plow. There we go. Once we get some fields down... And we don't want to make the fields too big. Can they walk through there? No, it's blocked. Okay. So let's go back. Let's put the field a little bit lower. Okay, so that's field 1. Let's make another field. Place is oh. Hate it when that happens. Okay, I can let them come on. Let's let them come on this side. Okay, and let's get a third field in place. We can demolish this all later. It's not all that important. If we want to move our field area. Yeah, look. I don't want to do this right here. I want to put this on this side. Okay. All right, let's get these planted up. So I want this field. Wheat is fine. Let's do potatoes on this one, and let's do, what is it, buckwheat on this one. Okay, good. They're all going to be worked. We're going to get everybody to work. All the women come over. Yeah, get me to work. We have a manager now. Now, this is interesting. Once you have a manager, you can actually manage the fields. And the way the fields work are, it has, nitrate and, I don't remember what these are. Nitrate, the different stuff in the soil. And so you can rotate your planting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say buckwheat and then potato. And then we're going to let it go fallow. That's going to be good. How about we let this go fallow on this one? And then we'll go wheat and then buckwheat. And we'll let this one be fallow here. And then we have to rotate these around, right? So, buckwheat. We're going to have, let's have wheat. Then fallow and then potato. Okay, that's good. That's good. We're going to need more fields later. English only, Hitman, please. Oh, I gotta activate these fields. Activate. Yeah, don't mess up. Okay, good. We're gonna go back to work on building the homes. I'm gonna go back to work eating my noodles. Oh, I gotta fix that Streamlabs link. Alright, they are planting the fields down. If they haven't already, they planted. It's sowed. This one's also sowed, and this one's also sowed. It'll be much better when we get oxen and plows. It'll be more efficient. We'll actually produce more food. But right now we have what we have. It is the beginning of June. I still need 7 more houses left. They're just going to do their thing. You know, there's really nothing you can do at this point in time in the game. Except, you know, if you didn't have me showing you, you would be trying to figure out this combo. You know, what is the best way to survive? Because this setup was kind of You know, it takes a little bit of practice. I have to admit that there are many games that I did not really make it through the first year. And to me, to make it through the first year is to keep all 26 people. And be able to have enough food, and be able to have enough water, and be able to have all that stuff. Now, people are kind of lazy. They like to sit around. You have to give them a resting area. And we can put down these little benches. They're kind of cutesy. We can give little benches for people to, you know, chillax on. And so we'll put down a little bench right here. And that way, you know, if they're tired or they're tuckered out, come sit on the bench and just relax a little bit. Yeah, you take a load off. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. You're planting your farms. Give them a couple little benches. And that way, if they need to take a break, they have a place to take a break. Okay, we're getting out of the tents, which is good. We got 5 more tents to go. You like how the roads path and start in this game? Yeah, as they walk. As they walk. Seek a stream. As they walk, they erode the ground, and the path comes up. Okay, we are going to need to start thinking ahead. Now would be a good time to put down a carpenter. So let's put down a carpentry work area. Now, as I am placing down these buildings, they require workers. And, you know, I don't necessarily have a lot of workers. So I might have to proprietize who works when. But these buildings are necessary. So right now you see people moving with carts. And they're taking their goods so place to place from carts. Otherwise they'd have to hand carry it. And hand carrying it is not very efficient. I think they can only carry 10 units per hand. Where the cart will carry 100 units per hand. So... Grumble still, what's going on, man? So, carts are important, but carts wear out. And you can see, if I select the cart parking area, you can see that the carts are starting to degrade. And so, the carpentry is important because we want to keep the carts going. We want to keep product moving. And it's really going to be important when we have all this food stuff. Now, my food is getting to the point where it's starting to grow. And so, we need a place to sell that stuff. So let's put down a little market at the end of this corner. I think this is going to be a great place to sell. I know that there's a road here right now, but that's okay. I think I want 2 market stalls on this side. And we're going to tell this market stall to sell... Well, let's see. We want them to sell the stuff that we made. So buckwheat, potato... we're going to have them do flour. I will make something where I can get the wheat into flour. And then I also want them to sell firewood. So people don't have to go too far to get their firewood. They can start doing their firewood here. Now you have to have somebody work here. So let me add a laborer, and she's going to stockpile it. And she's going to sell it. And that will actually generate revenue for the town. Which is good. Money is good. So everything's looking pretty strong right now. I mean... You know, I'm going to have to worry about a warehouse. I'm going to have to worry about all that good stuff. But for beginning of the game, this is the way you want to go. Without a doubt. Beginning of the game, solid start. We have almost all houses in. We're going into August. We'll make it before December. I believe we'll make it before December. It looks like, yeah, they're working. Food is now being harvested. That's done by the women. The building and construction is solely done by the men. So the women are absolutely running the farm, which is fine. I have enough men to be able to complete the last 3 houses that I need. Sorry, I'm eating a little lunch too. Do I have a moment? Kids are on a minor lunch break before they they go into their next class. It's an Amish simulator. I think it's supposed to reflect like Eastern European culture in the 1700s. The housings and the whole setup. You'll see that when I put down the windmill. And talking about windmill, let's go ahead and put that down right now. The windmill is one of those manually rotating windmills. Let's put it over here. A little closer to the where they create our wheat and stuff. So this is being moved over. People are starting to buy, which is good. This is the year on top, and then what is sold throughout that year. Right now they're buying firewood. But we were able to harvest all this, which is great, right? So this is going to be fallow this year, which is fine. We have to rotate the stocks, or rotate the crops. If you don't rotate the crops, then the efficiency of the land is really going to go down. So we have to make it fallow. And it'd be nice if we could plow it, but you know, we can't plow it yet because we're going to need farm animals to do that. One last house to be built. We're in September. We just have to, you know, get it done before December. Houses don't take that long to build, so we should be able to knock this house out really quick. And we'll have our house completed, our first mission done, and we'll have all this going. Crazy Chewy, what's going on, man? I also want to think about future planning. We are going to need a town hall. So let's see if we can angle the town hall roughly about here. We'll just position it for now. That's a big building. It takes a while to build. But that town hall will eliminate the camp center. And then we'll be able to actually work on the economy. Okay, walls are going up. Bing. All right. We have everybody taken care of. We made it. September. Absolutely made it. Warehouse soon. Yeah. Try to get a warehouse in pretty soon. So good. Looking good. I mean, that's all we can do for right now. We just have to let them build. Let them do whatever it is they need to do. Carpentry is going to go up. Let's put in our... I want to get rid of this old station where they park the wagons and stuff. I kind of want to put it... let's put it over here. You know what? I have room for 2, and it actually will look really nice right here. Let's just put 2 side by side. This one we can pause. We don't need to do it right away. We'll just get 1 down, and then we can move those over. Justin! Build animations look really nice. I mean, I've got it sped up, but they really took the time with the build animations. It is not like a 1 or 2 stage process. You know, they really invested the time where they're like building up each piece. They put down the foundation. They put down the floors. They build up the walls. They put up the walls. Then they put in the stove or whatever, the fireplace area. And then they, you know, put on the roof and the thatch. And, you know, it looks really nice. I really like how they did this. This is built by a sole developer. I have had this game for 2 years. Go back and maybe 2 years? Well, maybe a year and a half. Go back and look at my channel, search for Ostriv. You'll find some alpha 5, 6, 7. I don't think I did any 8. Been playing for a while. Love the concept of the game. I totally understand why he wants to do it himself, but I would love for him to hire about 3 more developers so he can get it out faster. But he's done a great job up to this point. I mean, the game's been solid. Yeah, at work you'll be on and off, no worries, bud. I think a lot of people here are in that same boat. The kids have a break for another couple minutes. Matter of fact, I might have to pause to see when they start their next class, but I think it's in 10 minutes. I just have to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Let's fire a builder so that he can start working at this windmill. This is another job that only men can do. And then with the carpenter, let's get him going. I don't want to get rid of all the builders right now, but I'm hoping that we can, you know, maybe we can get this taken care of first. And then that'll get rid of the camp. And let's toss this campsite area. They have a little campsite. We don't need it anymore. And I want to move the water over to somewhere that's going to be a little bit more useful, more communal to our town. Okay, good. They got that taken care of, which is awesome. Which is nice because it can start working the economy. Let's pause this down or slow it down. I want to actually reduce the wage a little bit. Let's reduce the basic wage down to 2-1 and then reduce the manager down a couple. I want to increase our rent to 5, and then I want to increase the market prices by 20%. We need to pay attention to this. Economy is really fickle. You can tick people off really, really quickly. You can run them out of cash because each household has a specific amount of wealth associated to it. There's rich families, there's poor families. I don't know how that's equated, but the problem is letting this number drop down to nothing. Right? That's problematic. We're going to drag these cars over here, these carts, and we're going to demolish that cart park area. Put that somewhere else. I think I want to put down the water well over in this general vicinity. Let's rotate it around. Oh, they're going to be coming to the outside like this, so let's go like that. That's a nice place for that. We need a little bit of nails. They're going to build some nails. The carpenter, somebody's working on carpentry. Somebody is working there. I don't have anybody working. Let's fire that builder and see if he will go to work over here. Do I have wheat still? I have plenty of wheat. I need you, sir, to go and start working here. Which is a little disconcerting. Why aren't you going? Let me fire another guy. How many people do I have unemployed? I have open vacancies and I have 2 men. Somebody should be working here. Hey, you are slacking, sir. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I'm surprised nobody's jumped on this. I don't think I can have a woman do this. It takes too much strength. Yeah, it's man only. Man only. Is that him? Is that Mr. Man? Mr. Man. Finally, he's coming down here. Okay, he put some wheat in. There he goes. Good job. Get to work. Angle that the correct direction. I love this. I looked this up. This was an actual building, and it is still a building in use. So they have this little building on a pedestal. You would put your wheat in there, and you would move the entire building around to face the wind so that the wind would then turn the mill inside, and it would actually produce your flour. I thought that was ingenious. I didn't realize they had that. That was awesome. It's awesome sauce. Okay, we have enough food coming in. We have a lot of variety coming in. We've got some good... I mean, we're a little down on nails, but I think they're down on nails because there's not enough charcoal. And that's looking pretty good. And so I'm going to put down the storage. I need a warehouse for now. I don't need a granary just yet. I will think about making a granary relatively soon, but a warehouse is really what's important. We're going to get down... I guess just 1 for now. Just worry about 1 for right now. I want to move this iron. That's in here. Oh, and I want to demolish this. Let's get rid of this. Let's see. Warehouse. Well, car park. Okay, it's gone. Demolish this well. I can't do that until this well is built. And then I can move all of this iron into the warehouse. As soon as somebody gets to work and starts building some nails. So I'm going to add another guy in here to help build with the nails. I think the problem is our manpower. We've got one guy doing too many things, and then so that's not working out very well. Our stall is actually going pretty well. Our money, as long as it stays around 700, we'll be okay. I haven't been watching it that much, but I thought when I changed the values that it was at 7 something, and we seem to be staying there from month to month. So we'll see what happens. Until I can start selling to other towns. All right, good. Did he get a nail delivery yet? Oh, there he is. Good. This is going to be built. Which means I can get rid of this eyesore. Excellent. Demolish that up. And they're going to build my warehouse. I'm going to store some items in there. It's just going to look really nice. His brother did the music? Oh, very cool. It was, you're saying his brother did the music for this, or did the one developer, his brother did the music for Banished? Banished is awesome. I love Banished. As a game, I think it's an incredible game. Our well, because we didn't empty out the value or what the stuff that was in this well. Oops. Yeah, that was my bad. Let's see if we can get down another well right away. Kind of screwed the pooch on that one. I might want to, you know what? That's fine. You know what I'll do? Having a second well is great. Let's just put a well over here on this side, and then I can actually double up on the marketplaces. Let's put this at priority. Let's get this done right away. People without water are going to be dead people. They will leave. They will pack up and leave right away, right away, right away. Still doing Ashenary later? Yeah, 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. This is a secret stream. For Banished? Oh, that was for Banished? Yeah, I thought Banished was a great idea. It was a great job. And, you know, opening up to modding community, poo, has kept that game alive forever. Especially since the modders are just, like, knocking it out. That's beautiful. Family's out of water. Come on, guys. There's water right here. Just pick it up and go. There you go. Got 2 wells. No goofing around now. Get your water. Get your water. Some incredible mods. Yeah, like the CC. And the Mega Mod pack. I haven't played the North one yet. Everybody keeps telling me to play the North or Red something. All right, I want to save iron, and let's put 500 iron in here. I also want to save metal parts. Let's put 25 metal parts in here. Let's put wood. For wood, we can kind of go crazy. Like, let's say 10,000. 10,000 wood in here. And then same with firewood. Okay. Put a worker on that. I might have to fire somebody. I thought one of the women can work this, though. Right, women can work it. Question is, do I have any available women to work it? I don't think so. Let me fire one. There you go. Go to the warehouse, start working, start putting stuff away. Excellent. We're going to need another one to hold charcoal and stuff like that, but soon. We're about to get out of winter. Let's empty out this storage. And then that'll free up this area for my trade post. So I'm going to force her to carry that stuff over. We're going to put it in here. Or wherever she wants to put it is fine. I'm not worried about replanting trees just yet. Matter of fact, the ultimate goal is to get forestry over here and expand our buildings over here, because that's where the two other resources are located at. So I want to have them pretty close. This is a nice farming community, and I might keep it as my farming community. I might also keep it as my trading community, but I haven't ultimately decided what I want to do with it yet. We dropped to 684. We just need to keep a constant watch on that money until we start selling stuff off. I'm waiting for these goods to be moved and have them really get out of here, go somewhere else. I'm hoping that we can use them on something, because I want to put a building here, but I don't think I can right now. Let's undo this cart park, and have them use up those resources. I think we still have, 200 left, which is... Hopefully somebody will use that. No? Are you kidding me? Yeah, really make empty. Find some place to... I thought I was storing wood here. Why don't you come get this wooden planks so that I can put down my big mega building? Find a mega building? Thank you for taking that. I appreciate that. Okay, we're going to put down our trade post. Yeah, I'm going to put it right here. It's kind of the center of community. It's going to be the action. It's going to be a lot of hubbub going on here. To make it easier for people to get in and out of it, I am actually going to rotate it. Is it only one entrance? No, it's two entrances. Let's rotate it this way. Yeah, I'd like really, really small movements for my placement. If I can get them lined up a little bit better. I thought at one point in time, like you could hold control and move something around. Maybe I'm thinking of another building game. Okay, trade post is down. That's a big construction item. A lot of clay, a lot of resources, a lot of everything. All right, we are doing our stuffs. Wheat is going to be a necessity. I might do another field, but I don't have an enormous amount of people to work my field, so tough. Same map or separate map? Same map, but the map is huge. Like let me scroll out. Let me slow down time. If you look, this is all workable area until you get to this red line. And this red line goes around the map like this. Oops, like so. But everything within this red line is workable. So you can have little mini communities all over the place. I mean, it's a pretty huge area. And then when the trade post, I mean, look how far it goes. And then the trade post, once that gets up and running, we can then turn around and trade with other communities. But not quite yet. We also need to bring people in for additional jobs. So let's go ahead and do that. I know it's a little tough because, oh, excuse me. It's a little tough because we're trying to build up resources and stuff. But what I want to do is I want to get another... There we go. Another row of houses in. So we can have more people working. Ah, dang it, I keep hitting the wrong button. So we can have more people working. That trade post is going to take a really long time to build. Now, people are going to start getting pissed. They're going to be really upset that they only have, like, potatoes and bread. They're going to want a greater food variety. I don't have a lot of food choices right now. I can do pigs. I can do chickens. I can do fish. Fish is the only safe option to go early game. Pigs and chickens require you to have an abundance of grain, some other kind of food source to be able to feed them. So, unless that's available, don't do it because you're just going to wind up killing your farm off and then having to rebuild it again. But what we can do is we can start some fishing, get our fishing industry going. So first you have to build a boatyard to make boats. That needs to be populated with people. You know, give them a job, do some stuff like that. And then you can build a fishing dock. I'm going to put down one fishing dock for now. And then we'll, you know, later we'll expand. So what do I want? What's more important? Well, people are important because, yeah, we're going to have way too many jobs. We're going to have more jobs than we're going to have people to be able to work those jobs. So in the meantime, my money is going down slowly. Iron, I only have 100 iron left in the town hall. I've got 760 here. I've got 100 sitting here. I'm going to have to think iron probably next year or two, maybe 2 years from now. It seems like we don't have enough carts. Let's order one additional cart. That is going to take some parts. I have 15 parts. And he's really not doing anything. The carpentry guy, he's just kind of twiddling his thumbs. So let's build an additional cart. Yeah, you know, at this point in time, you only have 2 builders, so stuff gets a little slow. You know what I might want to do is push this house forward so I can get another family in here. Jobs available, that's easy to fix just by hitting this button and having somebody looking for a job. Let's actually get 2 houses up. And then we'll worry about the trade post. Oh, and that's it. Just wait. Just gotta wait. Let's see. Let's increase their rent a little bit. I need to keep my money going. I don't want to run out of cash. I'm not going to be able to trade with anybody if I run out of cash. All right, this house is getting loaded up. Should be built here soon. I think we're kind of behind the 8 ball in nails. Iron, metal parts. I'm not storing nails. I need to start storing nails so they keep building nails. I mean, there is a production queue, right? They're supposed to be building 1,000 nails. I've got 2 guys working here. I mean, come on. People should be nailing like crazy. How's my selling going? Good. They're still selling some buckwheat. I mean, people still have leftover stuff from when they officially moved in. So we're okay, probably for the next year. We should be pretty set. I do want to get the fishing going, though. But I'm going to need a lot of people. I'm going to need a lot of people. Oops. I'm probably going to end the stream about 1:30 and then, you know, just make sure my boys are doing what they're supposed to be doing. They were really good yesterday. I think they're getting back into the whole groove of things. You know, but I have to make sure that they stay focused and they get into that pattern of working independently. You know, when you're in school, you just kind of, you know, I go from class to class and I do what I'm supposed to be doing because the teacher's watching me. And so this is more like a really like a job environment for them where it's like, okay, you have assignments to do during your day and you're expected to do them and you're responsible. Nobody's going to watch and look over your shoulder. And I'm trying to give them that independence so that they understand this is what your day to day will be like after you know, move on. You graduate, you move out, and you know, this is what it's going to be like. So get used to it because you have to be responsible for this stuff. So like I said, yesterday was good, but yesterday was the first day. We'll see after this first week. We'll see how disciplined they are and make sure that they keep everything on track and up and running the way that they're supposed to be running. But I'm impressed with them. They're good boys. They do what they're supposed to do. Okay, I got a new family. And I didn't just get like 2. I got a senior citizen, I got a husband and wife, and I got 3 kids. I have 3 children. I got a family of 5 moved in. That's amazing. Typically, you don't get that many. I mean, but dang. That's a lot. I mean, look, this is husband and wife. They haven't had kids yet. And they're in their 30s. Come on, you guys need to... I mean, what do I need to do? Stefan's going to start working here soon, if he's not already. Wow, my community doesn't have a lot of children. We need more kids. We need like a love shack or something. Your school was unprepared for all this, so... I think they are setting something up now. Originally, it was supposed to be back tomorrow, but changed after like 3 days. Dude, you're not going back to school. you're not going back to school. There's gonna be no school until like the end, if you're lucky. But yeah, once the word came down on, you know, they could see out to the future. It's like, hey, something's coming. They immediately started setting up distance learning. Must be doing something right. Yeah, I'm one of those fathers that's fair but firm. I don't care if you goof around. You can have a good time, but you got to get your stuff done first, and then you can have a good time. And I'll join you. I'll have a good time with you. We'll go play together. But the work's got to be done first. You know, why these guys are not doing anything? Let's get them to plant some trees. You know, I initially was like, but you know what? I think they need to plant a little bit of trees. So why don't you guys go ahead and, you know, remove that one tree and then plant some new ones down. Yeah, we're really behind on the nails. Okay, the women are coming. We get laborers. So think of it as, you know, migrant workers. So people will leave their jobs or leave their homes or whatever to help out with the fields, which is absolutely necessary. We have a little bit of wheat left. I mean, we have some potatoes. We didn't plant potatoes this go round. But we have some potatoes left. Remember, we're rotating the fields. And when we have more people, we'll put down more fields and we'll do a bigger rotation or a different rotation. But currently, right now, we need to do stuff. My kids started school right after spring break was done. They had most of the programs already in place for the older kids, but had to retool for the younger ones. Excellent. You mean started like distance learning, right? Not actually being back in class. Sorry, I'm still finishing up my instant noodle. All right. Okay. Now, we have the trade post. So, what's the deal with the trade post? Sorry, let me get something to drink here. The idea is this. You have a world map. And currently, this is our city. It says our city. I would like the developer to like allow me to name my own city instead of having it our city. But then you have 3 other cities laying around. And, you know, there was some talk during early access that it was going to, or during the alpha, that it was going to expand out to more than just 3 cities. It hasn't yet. I'm hoping that this map gets much more populated, that there's a lot more cities to choose from. Now, if you want to talk to a city, you have to actually send out an envoy to them. I have no manager in my trade post right now, but if I had a manager, I could send out an envoy to them. The problem is it takes a lot of money to send out somebody. And so what we need is we need a manager in here to be able to manage the world map and be able to talk to other cities. And then we also need to have some sort of goods in here. They're going to want to trade for something. So we're going to have some sort of goods in here to be able to trade and to sell. Now, we can reach out to them and they can reach out to us. And when they reach out to us, it's really nice because then we can start making some serious bankroll if we have the goods to sell. And I honestly don't think we really have anything to sell. I mean, I could put, let's put, you can probably put firewood in here. Let's put 1,000 firewood. I don't know if anybody's going to want firewood, but I'll put 1,000 firewood in there. Let's put 1,000 charcoal in there. Maybe somebody will want charcoal. I have no idea if somebody's going to want this stuff. Food is tough. You don't want to trade food. Trading food is dumb. That's like saying, I'm going to give you my sandwich for a piece of iron. And I hope by the time that I want a sandwich again, I'm going to have a sandwich to eat. Yeah. Doesn't quite work that way. So until you're making serious excess amounts of food, don't be trading your food. Problem is, mainly everybody wants food. Go figure, right? As soon as this community gets set up over here, I want to put down another well. I do want to spread out my stores. I mean, having one store is fine for now, but it'd be nice to have multiple stores where people can go to. They don't have to worry about going from one place to another, and there's going to be enough goods for us to sell that we can have them go to different locations. Some people can sell shoes and clothes, where other people just sell like firewood and lumber and stuff like that, and another place specifically sells food. Now, we have a lot of people. We have more people. And I see people sitting down, but I bet you that if I put down more places for them to sit, they need to rest. Oops, that's facing the wrong way. That they will sit. So let's build several more benches. Put it. Oh, dang it! I thought I hit the right button, but I hit the wrong button. Bench. Thank you. So let's put down some benches all over. And another bench. This rotates just a little bit. Okay, good. And let's see if people start taking a load off. Yeah, we got people there. We got people there. Give them a little bit more benches. We'll get some benches on this side. As this starts filling out, just give them a place to break. You know, a place to commune. Yeah, 1,000 fire with 1,000 charcoal. That's good. Like I said, I don't know if anybody's going to need it. Do I have a manager? Yes, I have a manager. Let's look at the world map. Now, because this town is closer, it only costs 30 to get a messenger there. So I'm going to do that. These other towns, like 95, 80 to get messengers there. Takes about 6 days to send a messenger out. We're going to send a messenger out. He's going to go off, get on his little, you know, cart. I think he gets on his little horse. Did you leave already? Somebody goes and wanders off. I've seen the animation. They just like walk off into the distance. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe it was sent via birdie. Maybe that animation has changed. I don't know. Okay. The messenger arrived. Here he is. Now, these guys want flour, but they offer pigs, cow, iron, horses, limestone, charcoal. So they don't want anything that I have. Iron, I need iron. Iron, I want. And I can't afford that much iron, but I couldn't afford enough for like, let's say 500. So we're going to make a deal. We're going to get some iron. I want to stay on top of our nails, and the only way to have that is to have iron. And I think our iron is okay. I mean, we have 100 sitting there, and we have 500, but last I looked it was 7, so we're going down at a pretty decent amount. We do have some potatoes still. We have, excuse me, buckwheat and wheat. So we're still making flour and stuff like that. Now, they said that they do want flour. I just got a new family come in, which is great. So let's add some flour. No more than 500 flour. I don't even know if I can do 500 flour. 500 flour sounds insane to me. That might eat up all the wheat, and I might kill off my entire community. I mean, is it a 1-for-1 ratio? How much am I getting for it? He just dropped 150-300 off. 45 wheat. The wheat's not going down. Maybe they changed the values. Last time I changed the values, it was kind of like 1-for-1. It was a little bit ridiculous. We have 40 people in our community right now. It says we don't have any housing available. We do have housing. We're still building up this last house, and then we'll actually start getting into the fishing. We can make a couple fishing docks. We should probably make 2 fishing docks. And I wonder if I can get... I mean, how many people do I have waiting to work? I have 6 people looking for jobs. 5 of them, 6, they're all women. They're all women looking for jobs. So all the men are busy. I think only the men... Oh. Oh, we got another messenger. All right, this messenger wants wheat, shoes, and buckwheat. That's these guys right here. I don't have wheat to spare. I might have buckwheat to spare. Visiting for 22 more days. How much buckwheat do I have? Can I give them some like 100 buckwheat? Oh, I only have 710. Ouch. Let's just sell 100 buckwheat. And tell him... Yeah, 100 is not going to get me jack, right? It's going to get me like $9 or something. 9 monies. 10 monies. Deal. All right, wait 22 days. I'll have some people drop it off for you. Which means I'm actually using up 200 buckwheat, right? I'm selling 100, and then I need to restock for 100. Tricky, tricky, tricky. We'll see what happens. My trees are going. I got 47 trees. We are finally actually starting to build a boatyard, and then we'll build the fishing dock. Maybe one will be good for right now. I'm not entirely sure. I am going to get rid of the firewood sales out of here. And put fish in. Let's hire another one of those ladies. And let's do firewood. Eventually, I'll have like shoes and cloth and stuff. But let's put down cloth, shoes, and do we have any other? I don't see it. Well, we have salt, sunflower. I don't know. We'll hold off on that for now. We'll have her sell the firewood and the other person sell all the foods, or the current amount of foods that we have, the only available foods that we have. Here he comes. This is our guy. This wagon is looking for their stuff, and we have the buckwheat here. Good. So he's coming in. He's going to pick up the buckwheat. He's going to come in here, and this is what's really interesting about this. And they have changed some of these values. You have to have workers. The workers will take it to your warehouse or your trade department, and then when the wagons come, the wagons expect the workers to fill up their wagon. So, you know, it's kind of crazy. Hey, what are you doing? Crazy! All right. Tay, if you wanted any of those dragons that I put on your car, I could send you those images. I don't know if you want them or not. I just thought I'd offer. Okay, so we have what's going down now? So we have potatoes and wheat are going in. We're getting into November. So even though we're going to build these over the winter, we're not going to be able to create anything with them. We're not going to be able to like do any fishing. So we're going to have to make it through the winter. I'm hemorrhaging cash. So let's look at people's money. 29 wealth, 15 wealth, 13 wealth, 85 wealth. Dude, I want to rob you. 90 wealth, 107 wealth. Wow, some people are, they really have the money. I really wish I could tax people separately. You have extra cash? Okay, well, why don't I tax you a little bit more? Let's take our village rent up to 1. Market, we'll leave it 120. Let me drop the wage down. It's a smidge. I don't want anybody to revolt. Oh, God, it scared me. Private number, you go into the crap area. You go into the garbage bin of hell. Hell! Alright, built, right? Let's get a worker in here. Do we have enough people? We have enough builders. I can fire you. Carpentry 2. Nails. I really need 2 guys on the nails. Do we have all of our men working? I mean, what are they doing? Okay, you're working good. When this gets built up, we can then order boats. And we can have them ready. All right, I'm going to have to start thinking bigger, longer term stuffs. Yeah, there goes my first. Not enough variety. You saw it there for a minute. It was up there for a second. We're going to start getting not enough food variety. Not enough food variety pisses them off, and they want other food variety. And if they don't get it, they leave, right? So you're juggling their happiness. Let's look at the church, because I have never put down a church. So education and health are coming soon. But there's government, and then there's religion. And the religion says, grow beyond 100, I need a chapel. Okay. I don't know that this generates any money. You know, you would think religion would generate a money. We're going to hire 3 guys, and we're going to request 3 boats. I believe he can build boats. Yes, good. He can build a boat in the wintertime. I don't think that he can fish it over. Check this when you added that on Discord. Yeah, I saw it on Discord. I was just wondering if you wanted the graphics for the ones you put on your car or not. This looks just like Banished? No. Come on. No, it doesn't. I'm a big, big, giant Banished fan. This looks nothing like Banished. Same concept, though. Same with Forest Village. Forest Village was a pure rip of Banished. You have the ones that I put on your car? You don't have the full version, do you? Or did you send me stuff that was, Oh, you want flour, limestone, you sell live chickens, metal part. How much flour do I have? I think I have like 500 flour, right? I do. How much wheat do I have? I could sell the flour to you. We could use the money. Not a lot. It's only 75, but done deal. You have it in Discord? All right, so much for offering then. Neener on you. Can I hire a worker to help him? Just to get these 3 boats out? I don't think I have enough people. We need to expand. Appreciate the offer. No problem. We need to expand. Oh, God. See, this is where you get stuck, right? It's like you're building your community. You're like, hey, yeah, man, this is cool. I'm building a community. This looks awesome. And you're like, this is not going to work for me because I need to grow bigger. And in order to grow bigger, you got to stick more stuffs on. Let's put in 2 more families and see if we can't, if that doesn't quite help the problem. Oh God, I hate the fact that it's gonna be weird. There we go. Get in there. All right, good. Let's see if we can't get 2 more families in to help with our current growth here. Maybe he can't. Oh, he can't complete the order in winter. Dang. Dang and blast. Let's go up to 100 metal parts. So I got, over the sale, I got Red Dead Redemption 2. Interesting game. Very, very interesting. I almost want to order 4 more carts. How many women do I have? I have 33 adults, 23 are working. I have 4 open vacancies. I have unemployment. I have 52 women that are unemployed. Okay. With that said, let me pause this. Let me add an additional field and see if I can't get them to... Nope, that's not going to work. It's too close to this other area. See if I can't get them to just plant a little bit more food. That's too short? Come on. There you go. All right, let's put this wheat. Let's do wheat. Let's do sunflower. Well, sunflower eats up a lot though, right? I mean, God, sunflower just like murders. So if I do sunflower, I mean, it takes a whole freaking square. So that means I can do sunflower, and then I could do buckwheat on that rotation. Let's get rid of sunflower. Let's do potato, buckwheat. I think I could get hemp in. Dude, did I put potato in yet? Did I get hemp in? Hemp is really high on nitrogen or whatever that is. The blue nutrient. It's high on blue. I could probably get another round of wheat in before I have to go fallow. Okay, let's do that. And let's activate this field. Great. Activation complete. All right, good. I think I have enough women to fulfill those roles. Taters. Ton of yeah. We don't have alcohol production, which they could obviously turn it into some sort of alcohol. Make them happy. You're poor? No problem. Drink. Right, more housing. I know why many countries did in the early years subsidize their alcohol for their community. It's like, poor? Oh, here, drink. Just forget you're poor, okay? All right, we're going to have to focus on cattle production so that we can plow. New family came to town. Good. I will have another family coming to town. He's making his first boat. Done and done. Do we have a worker for that? No. Where's our family guy? Thawing effect is really cool, and I have it sped up, right? So I'm at max. I'm at max speed right now, but I like the thawing effect too. I mean, if you zoom in, you can see the snow covering all kinds of little details. I'm going really fast. Sorry. Okay, good. We need somebody fishing. Dude, get out of here. Become a fisherman. Go. Go fish. Community starting to come along, but that means I'm going to need to have increased production of food. If I don't, I'm going to be hosed. Good, he goes off. He's doing his little fishing mission. Dun, 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 dun. Go and fish. Oops, sorry. Did I slow you down too much? You don't actually have a fishing animation? You just have a boat animation? Come on, don't rob me. Yep. Just a boat animation. Good. She's going to start getting fish in. That's going to give a lot of people some serious happiness. We still have potatoes. We still have wheat. We still have buckwheat. Enough to be able to last until harvest time. People with their foods are looking pretty good. These new families are coming in with a lot of kids. Why is this 2 women? God, they're still living at home at 21 years of age. Get out! You would think in the 1700s they would already have a family of their own. You would think that would be a thing. This game is giving you vibes of Caesar 3. I don't think I've ever played Caesar 3. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button. If you're not subscribers, please subscribe. We've got a great community of people here. We tend to be a little bit more on the adult side of our community, but some really nice group of people. And if you want to follow me on any of my social media, you can find the links in the description below. What else? Oh yeah, hit that notification bell. Stay safe. It's crazy out in the world today. Gotta do stuff. Stay safe. $1700s, if it was like the 200.2. It's a game you play back in 98, 99. Cool. probably own it. I probably own it and don't even know. I have 10 fish. I don't have enough people working here. What is the problem? I have 2 vacancies for men, and I actually have 2 men that are open, but they're not coming to work. Are they too old? What is the deal with that? Oh, you can get rid of that guy. I can actually get rid of that guy too. So those guys would be my fishermen. I have somebody that comes in from another town. They offer live chicken. They want sunflowers, lime, and sunflower oil. See, all this stuff I should have written down, because those are the things that we should be stocking in our stocking area, in our trade platform, trade post thing. I did increase the monies, the amount of rent, and lowered the wage a little bit. I seem to be staying on top of this number. It was at 400 something for a while. These guys are complaining about enough food variety. And I think there's enough in the store, right? Well, I have 3. I don't have wheat anymore. There is wheat. We are producing flour. Are we still stocking this up? We are. We're still stocking up the trade post. So once the trade post is complete, then we'll no longer stock the trade post up. I think most of my workers went into the trade post area because I had some vacancies there. And then what about... How many people I have available? Yeah, nobody's available right now. Only women are available right now. Which is good, because I'm starting to get fish in abundance here. Is that correct? Sold 70 fish this year. These guys are still complaining a little bit. Not enough I mean, when everybody's got this little symbol above their head, yeah, then you have a problem. You love city building games? I do too. You know, when I first started my channel, it was mainly Ashnear, Banish, City Skylines, that type of stuff. I've been kind of floating around. I haven't gotten back into city building games. I did do... Oh, wait. They're upset about... They're out of money. No! I milked them dry. How's everybody doing? This might start a huge... Look, we have people that are totally rich. Oh, let's give them some financial help. Okay, here. Stay on top of it, alright? You owe me. My Banish challenge is what drew you in? Yeah, the Banish challenges were a lot of fun. They were a lot of fun. They were a lot of work, though, because I was getting... what was the last one? It was organizing like 8 or 12 YouTubers. I don't remember how many it was, but it was a lot of YouTubers that I was trying to organize. Not only to get them to be part of the challenge, but also to, you know, record their videos on time, get them posted on time. I can't tell you. Countless hours in Ashnear. I know, same here. I'm doing a 2 o'clock stream on Ashnear. Matter of fact, I'm leaving the stream a little bit within like next 6-10 minutes and taking a break, making sure the kids are doing what they're supposed to be doing for distance learning, and then I'll come back to Ashnear. I was just thinking, why is this guy coming way the frig over here? I'm staring at the screen trying to read the in-game text, thinking, damn, this is fuzzy. Then look down, YouTube kick you down to 360. Yeah, right? The text is kind of small. I think you can scale the UI. Is there a way to scale it? UI scale? Can we go 120? Let's go 130. I scaled the UI and it didn't do anything. So there you go. Maybe it's only on startup. Let me save this, by the way. Let's see. We'll call this OLM live stream 01. And we'll save that off. Good. Can't keep up with all the games. I know. I know. I know, I know. There's so many games that I want to play, and I don't have time to do it. So I play what I like to play. And I tend to have a lot of people that kind of play the same games that I play. Or they come to watch those games because they're interested in. That's the best way to say it, right? They come to watch because those are the games that they're also interested in. So my community is kind of like really like-minded people. And we tend to be a little bit on the more adult side than the kid side. Which is fine by me. I'm having to deal with one drama of some kid. And I'm just like, I don't have time for this, bud. Go take your game somewhere else, man. You been playing Outer World at 2? Outer World's fun. I just started picking it back up. I played a little bit when it came out, and then I got involved with something else. Probably like an Astroneer update or something. And then, yeah, kind of lost it from there. But a lot of fun. You know, a lot of cheeseball comments. You know, there's like a little commentary that's happening with the characters in there. The characters seem to be very well developed. And so, yeah. So, it's good stuff. There's, I really got to get back and finish Kingdom Come Deliverance. I think I'm very close to that game. I think there's like 6 quests that I have to do out of the main quest line, and then I'm complete. And then we're not talking about DLCs. DLCs added like another 30 hours each DLC to the game with like an incredible storyline. And I have all the DLCs, but I just don't have time to bust in and play them all. Yeah, I think it's like 5 quests to finish the main storyline. And I have one of the hardest ones, which is the Cathedral. Cathedral. Oh. It's kind of interesting that they have in the lower right-hand corner, this is Alpha 3. When we were on like Alpha 8. Oh, God. Everybody's protesting the food. Did they finally fill up the flour? No, they're almost done with the flour. Did we harvest? We had no wheat this round? No, that's wheat. That's wheat. Okay. About to say, I'm screwed if we have no wheat. All the food is gone, though. Ooh. There's like no more food in the stalls either. We have to stop trading food. Trade food? Bad. Let's put this down to 400 and have them give back some of that food. Same with this. Put this down to 50. Go take it somewhere else, bud. Ow, not enough food. Okay, we're going to leave right here, ladies and gentlemen. I got to go anyways, but next time, watch the entire village starve to death. Oh, wow. A few more videos about Satisfactory. I haven't had time to make videos. I have a whole laundry list of Satisfactory videos that I want to do. And so they're coming. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. At any rate, I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks a lot. 2 o'clock. We'll be doing a little bit of Astroneer. We'll see you later. All right. Bye-bye.